Se preparó, se puso linda, su amiga llamaba. Salió de rumba, nada le importó, porque su novio ella le engañó.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been gone for like a hot minute. And pretty much I'm gonna explain what's been going on. Nothing bad, it's all been good vibes and everything. So today's video is just gonna be a talking type of video. So I don't know if you guys watch her videos. Her name is Sam. Her name's Sam Vey on YouTube, and pretty much what her channel is, she's so fun. I watch her videos all the time. I love her channel because she's pretty much a cosmetologist like me, and she's a YouTuber. So she pretty much just talks about different types of stuff. She talks about like words that we use and kind of helps people. She helps like people that are going into beauty school and like all that fun stuff. So I decided I'm gonna kind of do similar videos because I love her so much, and so shout out to her, and I want to do something a little bit similar to help you guys out and kind of get it from my perspective as well. So today's video is pretty much going to talk about pretty much a popular topic. Like you could still relate to it even if you're not a cosmetologist. So this is going to be why do cosmetologists and makeup artists and hairdressers and just everybody in general charge so much. And I'm going to break it down for you guys because I feel like I get this question a lot, like a lot. People always ask me why, being a hairdresser, okay, I'm gonna do more hairdresser side, but I am gonna include like makeup artists and everything because I know there's a lot of makeup people on here. Obviously my channel's surrounded by mostly makeup, even though I'm trying to incorporate hair here and there. But people ask me, why do you charge so much for hair? Like, you know, whatever. So the area that I live in, if you guys don't know, I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area here in Texas, so I love my home state. And yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna tell you guys my prices, which is kind of like, it depends and it fluctuates depending on the person, their hair history. It just depends on a lot of different factors. But I charge for pretty much short hair being shoulder length or so. It starts at $200 and it goes up if they have long hair. It can go up to like $285 if they have hella long hair that's like touching their booty or even past their waist or their butt or whatever. It can easily go into the $300 amount, which to me is a lot. I think it's a lot, but at the same time there's a lot of salons in the area too that if they had hair even mid-back, they would be charging $400+ And so yeah, so I'm going to break it down to you guys. I'm going to explain why and kind of justify it, I guess, a little bit so you guys can understand why do people charge this much. So first of all, let's talk about education. So obviously people like to have like the serious stereotype, hairdressers don't make a lot of money. They also have the stereotype that hairdressers we didn't go to school. And that's not really accurate. I get that all the time. I even have clients still that are like, oh, so are you going to college or whatever. So I did technically go to a college or like school or whatever. I think it's like called vocational training. I'm not really sure what it's considered, but to me it was college because I actually did it in high school. So I did a high school college program where I was able to do it my junior and senior year and get my license by the time I was 18 years old. So I just turned 20 like a couple of months ago. So pretty much that was my college. I can't even tell you guys the name of the college because of personal reasons, and it's like a small community college. But yeah, I did go to college, and even though mine was free, a lot of people don't get that privilege and they do have to spend a lot of money to go to school. So beauty school, typically from what I've heard, my friends, they went to Palm Mitchell and they paid $20,000, $20,000+. And obviously that's just for the school. The school, I believe it can be like a year long. I've heard it's like 9 months to a year long, depending if you're a full-time, part-time student and that kind of stuff. So that's a whole different subject. But so education, it does cost money. I didn't go into this industry, you know, do pay that much money to be giving people like free services and stuff like that. So that's one of the things that education as a whole, even just to get your license, costs money. Even to go take your test to get your license costs money. Last time I checked, I forget, but I'm pretty sure the last time that I took my test, I want to say it cost me $50 every single time to take my test. And that's here in the state of Texas. And this was like a couple of years ago, so it could change, but that's how much it was at the time. Next thing is tools. So tools are not free, you guys. Tools are actually really, really expensive. Even with a professional discount, our tools are still expensive. Like, now, if you want a nice curling iron, the best blow dryer, you guys, from what I've heard and from reviews and everything that I've seen, is a Dyson blow dryer, and that bad boy costs $600, which is absolutely insane to me that like it could cost that much, because it's a blow dryer, but it's like the best quality. It's gonna keep the hair shiny, keep the frizz away, make it look a certain type of way when you do your blow drying. Yes, there is a difference between tools. You can't just get some rinky-dinky one that you just had lying around from like 20 years ago. Like, this is the best, newest one. So it actually is, yeah, there's like such a thing as having the newest technology or whatever for hairstylists. As well as curling irons. I've heard Babyliss has a really good curling iron. They do range $100+. Again, if you want to do a flat iron, same thing, $100+. You can get it cheaper depending on places. You can even get it used one and get it cheaper. But on average, I'm just going to say they're around $100. So tools are very, very expensive. Needless to say, that's probably the most expensive thing. If you go into a professional hair store, even to buy combs, clips, bowls, the brushes for color, all this stuff quickly adds up. Last time I checked, a round brush, you guys, the round brushes for like $12. Clips, you can get them for like $6-ish. So just depends. You do need a lot of tools though, because I'll tell you, I lose my stuff and I don't ever know where it's at. So you do go through clips, and especially working with other girls in the salon, sometimes you misplace things and people take things, not necessarily stealing them, but like they take them because they need it and they forget to return it and like all this stuff. So tools add up really, really fast. That's like one thing to take into consideration for us to be able to afford to use these nice stuff on you to give you like that luxury experience. We do have to have really good top quality tools, and they're very expensive. Another thing is continuing education. So not only on top of school, we want to stay in with the trends, we want to stay up with it. I know ombres were really popular a couple of years ago. Now the balayage is all the rave, and everybody wants a balayage. Everybody and their mom wants one. So obviously there's different techniques, different skills, there's different people. Classes, you guys, I kid you not, classes to get this done, like to learn how to do balayage and everything, they are like $1,200. Like, there's some crazy outrageous prices for them. You learn a lot. They're very good experiences and everything, but of course, just like anything else, you don't just learn it right off the bat in that one day, because these are one-day classes. You, like, most of the time with workshops, they can be like, the most that I've seen are 3 days, but typically I've only seen like 1 or 2 days, and you'll get like a demo where, you know, you just watch it, or you can do the hands-on where you actually learn, like, kind of do the rhythm or get it with the motions with them, and it costs more if you want the hands-on portion, obviously, than just the demo. But yeah, they can go up to like $1,500. They're super crazy expensive, again, and it's just to keep up with the different techniques and different everything. Like, it's hard to do that. So kind of take that into consideration, that when you are getting a certain service done with color, and they're doing a really good job, and they know exactly what they're doing, what they're mixing and everything, and all the formulas, because you guys, you gotta think about the color wheel, and it's definitely like we're being chemists and we're like thinking of all this stuff. It's a lot of work, and you know, just think of that service is also paying for our education. So not only our school and our license and everything, but we're also continuing education, and we're still constantly going to classes. So that's also what it's paying for, as well as continuing education, tools, product, which obviously is like the biggest thing of what we use on people is the product. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now the prices, even as a professional. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to tell you guys, but I'm gonna tell you guys anyways. even as a professional, our lightener to pretty much bleach or whatever to do your hair is expensive. A little bag like this big is $40. So when people are like, you know, telling you, oh, your hair is going to cost this much, if you have a shiitake amount of hair on your head, it's super thick, it's super long, that's what's going to cost you. It's because it's super thick, super long. I'm going to have to use more of that lightener to get you to be where you want to be, and I'm going to use a lot of product on your hair. And to think a little bag like that's $40, yes, I'm going to have to really charge you quite a bit so that I also can make commission off of your hair, and I can make a profit for myself so that I could go home, pay my bills, eat food, and, you know, do all that kind of fun stuff. So it really is something that it doesn't just go towards me. Like, I'm not keeping all that money. It goes towards your products, and if you have all that hair, I have to use more products. So yeah, a little bag like that of lightener is like $40, the one that I purchased. As well as, you gotta think, I gotta shampoo your hair, so I gotta buy the shampoo, the conditioner. My salon actually provides it, so I don't have to worry about that. But in general, you do have to provide it, as well as the colors. So colors are not that expensive. You can get an expensive kind, but you don't have to. They have some really good ones that are only like $4 to $6. Developer, you guys, I kid you not, for a thing for like a little liter, they can cost you, I want to say I pay like, I don't remember, I want to say like $15 to $20 per liter. And I need like different developers because, you know, you got to change them up when you're doing hair colors and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, a lot of stuff. I easily spend $200 a week in products, which is insane to think that I'm like spending that much in products, because yeah, that's just crazy to me that I can spend that much just on like hair color stuff. Like, it doesn't even go to me, it's going to like you guys, obviously. So it costs an arm and a leg to buy stuff. So that's where your price is coming from when they're like, hey, your price, you know, we're gonna charge you $300 because your hair is like past your butt. I'm using a lot of product on you. I'm sure like $80 of that, of your service, is just on lightener, because I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm just exaggerating, but a good maybe $40 is gonna be in lightener of using it on your hair if it's past your butt. Like, you're gonna be using a ton of bowls to get your hair completely saturated so we can get you to be blonde or whatever you want to be. Product's expensive, you guys. And of course, the last but not least is time and labor. You know, people, and your worth. So people necessarily forget about that. They, you know, if it was easy, anybody would be doing it. If, you know, it was super easy and everybody did a good job, you know, there would be no need for these astronomical prices. So if you see somebody and you're like, oh, they just got out of school, you're probably not going to pay them $400 right out of school. I mean, unless they're amazing, but you're probably not going to pay them that much for your hair, you know? But you pay for the experience, you do pay for their time and their labor and their worth. So if you think, oh, this person does such a good job, I don't want to pay them $300 though, well, how much do you think they're worth? And then from there, that's just to your discretion. Find a stylist that you think is worth your budget or your price range. Personally, I hate it because we do get people that are like really uptight about money, and they don't want to pay an arm and a leg for the service, but they're like, oh my god, I love my hair, it's so amazing, it's exactly what I wanted. But then they get mad because they're like, oh, but I owe you like $200. Well, like, do you not love it? Like, do you not think I'm worth that? Did I not just give you exactly what you wanted? And that's kind of like to everybody's discretion, where it's like, yeah, it's exactly what I wanted, so yes, I'm gonna pay you that much. Or it's exactly what I wanted, but like, you know, you couldn't afford what you wanted, so that's when you maybe have to find another salon or another stylist to do it. Maybe that's a little bit more to your budget. So I hate when people do that. At the very end, they're like, oh no, I can't pay that, and after you like had a full conversation about how much you wanted to pay. To me, it's crazy, but whatever. That is pretty much like me rambling about why our prices that way and how much they cost. I didn't go too much into makeup artists. Makeup artists is the same thing. You do have to pay for brushes. Brushes can get expensive. I'm pretty sure like a Morphe brush like this is $6 if you need like a million brushes for the face, your eyes, lips, face, eyebrows, just everything, bronzer, blush, highlighter. Like you can use different brushes for different things, but the price adds up, you guys. Tools add up, as well as you gotta buy makeup wash, makeup wipes, brush your, like the wash to wash your brushes, as well as the palettes. You guys know, you guys are makeup people. You guys watch me for makeup videos. You guys know palettes are expensive. Like Anastasia, $42 a palette. Like if you want me to have the newest palette all the time, yes, some people charge certain prices for that. I don't really do too much makeup, so I don't really know what the price is, or like what's a good price and like what's too expensive and too high to charge. But I might get back into doing client makeup. I mostly just do makeup on myself and film it for you guys and show you guys how to do it. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it makes sense to you. I hope it kind of opens up people's eyes and people realize why it's so expensive and like why this happens. But and why people charge what they charge, and kind of puts it into a perspective. I mean, some people are still gonna be like, you guys charge too much, but it is what it is. If you guys like these types of videos where I kind of put things into perspective, I'll do more. I'm also going to be doing more for my girls that are going to beauty school or that are getting into the hair industry. I do want to do like coloring videos eventually. I just got into hand-tied hair extensions, so I kind of want to do like videos talking about them, how to maintain them. I did one about tape-ins a little while ago, so I want to do more hair-related videos as well for my girls that are in beauty school or like trying to become cosmetologists. And I'm still gonna do makeup tutorials, get ready with these, and videos like that, because those are fun and those are like my escape. So anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much. Comment down below, tell me what other types of videos you guys want to see from me, as well as give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you guys always know whenever I'm uploading new videos. Tomorrow I will be filming my giveaway video, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!
Se preparó, se puso linda, su amiga llamaba.